In China, all-you-can-eat buffets cost as little as $4 and offer seafood, meat, and drinks. This looks like a great deal for people who have limited money. But there's a darker reality behind the low prices. Many of these buffets use fake meats and reused cooking oil, which is far from the fancy meals they advertise. In this video, we'll explore how these cheap buffets work, the food safety risks, and the ongoing issues behind this troubling trend. Let's examine it more closely. China's cheap buffets have become very popular. Prices range from 20 to 100 yen for endless seafood, meats, and drinks. These buffets are perfect for people who want to eat a lot without breaking the bank. Many people like it because there is a lot of food at low prices, so it is a good option for those who want to eat well without spending too much. Such buffets use live videos and social media stars in their ads to make them seem like a high-quality experience for much less. These online campaigns show mouth-watering food in perfect condition. They attract customers with a promise of unlimited refills and special ingredients. However, the reality of such buffets is far less appealing. Reality behind the offers. The buffet menu promises seafood and premium meats, but that's not the reality. Food within these buffets is often inferior and processed much to save funds. Seafood is often frozen, looks unappetizing, and is treated with chemicals like bleach to mask its poor quality. For example, cheaper fish might be freshwater varieties, while more expensive seafood is often labeled salmon or tuna. This misleads consumers into thinking they're eating high-quality products. A similar problem occurs with meats. The cheaper meats often sold in stores are seasoned and shaped to resemble premium cuts like beef or lamb. This helps buffets save money while making their food look fancy. Sometimes, chemicals are added to improve the taste and texture of these lower quality items. Drinks are also compromised. Many drinks at these buffets are recycled or past their expiration date. Some drinks labeled as premium brands are actually cheap knockoffs with little taste or nutritional value. To cut costs even more, these buffets use several tricks. Expensive ingredients like fresh seafood are served in small amounts to avoid waste. Leftovers, sometimes uneaten food, are reheated and served again. Cheap ingredients like starches and low-quality vegetables are added to make the dishes seem more filling, even though the quality is poor. Beyond ingredients, there are tricks used to keep prices low in the buffet. A major issue with these buffets is the use of counterfeit ingredients. Seafood is a major concern, especially in hot pots. Freshwater fish sold as salmon or tuna are often recycled, and shellfish are frequently misrepresented. These ingredients may contain fake additives to improve their appearance and taste, though they're not fresh. The risks associated with food safety in such buffets are very worrying, and many health and cleanliness concerns arise. One major problem in most of these buffets is the fake ingredients. Many buffets use blended meats, often pork or duck, combined with artificial flavors to try to mimic the taste and feel of better cuts, such as beef or lamb. These ingredients may have fake additives to be presentable in appearance as well as taste, while not fresh at all. Health risks abound in these buffets. Rotten vegetables, expired drinks, and poorly stored meats pose serious health risks. Some buffets have been found using decayed, poorly stored meat. This meat is stored at unsafe temperatures, sold cheaply, and reused in the buffet. Other seafood may even be processed using unhealthy chemicals like bleach in a bid to disguise their poor quality, hence giving higher risks to people who consume the fish. Another great cause of worry is that chemicals in the form of strong solutions used to enhance taste and presentation are added to the hot pots. Thus, the use of harmful chemicals may prove to be deadly because some of them cannot be taken by mouth. Counterfeiting is quite a problem in China, especially in the food market. Cheap buffets are no exception, as in many cases, they change the food prepared to gain more money and also save cash. They use chemicals and other fake ingredients to make these low-value products look like good seafoods and expensive meats in the market. This leads customers to believe that they are getting a high-class dining experience when, in reality, they are consuming much more cheap and low-quality food. The other way a buffet can cut costs is by recycling the waste. Used cooking oil and leftover seafood are often recycled into new dishes. Not only does this lower the quality and the safety of the food, but also for an overall unhealthy dining experience. Common practice is the misuse of the name label. Freshwater fish could be sold as exotic, costly sea fish like salmon or tuna. True fresh fish then becomes worthless compared to the customer paid for an article where the customer is perceived that what he or she purchases will be of good quality. Why do food counterfeits persist? The primary factor is the need for larger profits. Buffets and restaurants are always looking for ways to cut costs and attract many customers. They opt to use cheaper, lower quality raw materials, but try to look quite presentable. They reduce their prices by using lower grades of food, which subsequently increases their profit margins. More reasons these practices persist have to do with the loopholes in the rules. In China, food safety rules are often not enforced well, which lets businesses work without much worry about getting punished. This weak enforcement makes it easy for companies to trick consumers into increasing their profits. Although there are yearly anti-counterfeiting campaigns, these attempts have not successfully eliminated the big problem. Businesses often reap benefits from these corrupt practices, as the benefits outweigh the risks. This problem with counterfeit food in the industry also has cultural and systemic origins in China. Companies are constantly struggling to stay in the game in a market as tough as it is, so most businesses are money first. Some buffets see lowering food quality as an evil necessity for the business to keep going in such a competitive field. The Chinese government allows it to happen. Though they have various anti-counterfeiting campaigns going on, the actual reason for food fraud remains uncovered by the government. China's food fraud practice has implications for many other countries besides China. This is because China is among the world's largest food exporters, and food fraud affects everyone. Chinese food products can also be fake or fraudulent, risking people in other countries. This issue also damages the way the world perceives China. The counterfeiting of food, manufacturing, and technology has hurt the country's reputation. People worldwide do not trust Chinese products. There is limited good regulation, and many people also tolerate food fraud, hence the worsening problem. It lowers China's confidence in ensuring their exports are safe and actually genuine. Consumers should carefully pick food, especially during the buffet. Avoid very low-cost buffets that tend to be too good. Use reliable places and notice the quality of the food. Wherever something looks or smells bad, it is best avoided. Food safety rules need to become stronger. Only after strict checks and clearer supply chains can trust start returning to consumers. Buffets and food vendors must be responsible for their food safety and truthfulness. Businesses should spend money on good practices and quality checks to ensure that their products are safe and reliable. In doing so, they can gain loyal customers and stay ahead in a market where quality is important. China's $4 buffets remind everyone about systemic food industry problems. Yes, it is affordable, but it has health and safety issues in addition to consumer confidence. These require greater strengthening of regulation, stronger cultural change, and the developing consciousness of consumers. Meanwhile, all consumers need to be more vigilant about which option they choose. If you found this helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more food safety videos across the world, and lots more topics about what you are saying in the comment sections. Are cheap buffets a good idea?